What's up, guys, and welcome back to Murfsworld. We're here every Thursday for you, so you know what to watch on Netflix, Amazon and Sky Movies, and sometimes I might throw in a cheeky BBC film or TV show, something like that, you know, just to mix it up a little bit. What do you think of the suggestions I gave you last week? Please leave me a comment below and let me know. I want to make sure I'm doing the right sort of TV shows and films for you. You know, sometimes I might get it wrong, sometimes I might love something and you hate it, you know, yin and yang and all that. So, you know, that's fine. Everyone's got an opinion. Let me know yours below. It'd be really interesting to see what you thought, actually. This week I've had a nice little selection for you. So let's not hesitate. Let's get straight into it. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This film is an animated film. It's on Sky Movies at the moment. It was a premiere, I think, last week or the week before. I'm not really one for animations, I'll be honest with you, but I know that some people like animations, which is fine. But I do, however, love the Marvel films. And I love Spider-Man. I love the last Spider-Man Far From Home film. So this is actually really, really enjoyable. For an animation as well, it's really cool. Like the way they've done all the graphic stuff like that, it's actually pretty wicked. Watching in old HD was a bit of a blessing, I must say. As a film, it's really good. It ties in all the old Tobey Maguire films, or like sort of similar universes, with the new ones and a new Spider-Man character. It's obviously sort of, it's a bit one of these films. It's kind of a kids' film, but obviously as an adult, I enjoyed it. But I'm a bit of a geek. So it's kind of like Shrek, you know, where it's got sort of blended humour, different layers. I'd really recommend watching it on Sky. It's actually really enjoyable watch. I wouldn't recommend it if you're, you know, like for a family film, as in, I don't know, sort of my parents probably wouldn't enjoy it, let's put it that way. Whereas if, you know, you've got like youngsters and stuff, it's quite a good film to watch. And if you're into Marvel films, it's a definite. So yeah, I really recommend that one. A random film I watched on Sky this month as well was called Overlord. I think it's based on a computer game. I wasn't expecting a lot. It's like an action horror comedy. It was actually really, really enjoyable. Watched it with the parents and we all said after it was a really good film. So if you're sort of just flicking through Sky and you're not after sort of one of the big premieres, it's worth a look, definitely. It's about some soldiers during the Second World War, I think, and they get dropped into Nazi territory, like deep, and there's just sort of about 5 or 6 soldiers or whatever. And they've just got to survive and try and complete this mission, but it's basically a suicide mission. It's really good, actually. I've really enjoyed it. Plenty of laughs, loads of gore. If you like gore, you'll like it. So yeah, I'd recommend that. As I say, it wouldn't be my first sort of pick of things to watch. There are better things on at the moment, as you'll hear. But if, you know, if you've sort of used all those films, that's definitely worth a watch. So after the Red Sea, after I was really impressed with the Red Sea film, I thought, oh, you know, there's another Netflix original. And this has got 2 of the people out of the Avengers films in it, 2 of the actors. I should have really come more prepared with actors' names and stuff, but I don't like to, you know, I like to tell it as if I was telling it at work in the office to my friends after a weekend. So there's a film called Pont Blank, and I thought, oh, you know, the last one was really good, this might be alright. It might actually be alright, you know. But it weren't. It was shish kebab. After watching it, I felt somebody kick me in the guts. It was that.
Sausages.
As in, when I say
sausages,
it wasn't like badly produced. The acting was fine. It was the
finger licking
story. Honestly, the story was, it made no sense. I don't want to do any spoilers, so please watch it. Or if you're going to watch it or have watched it, put a comment in below. Obviously, warn if it's a spoiler. But I think you know the bit. Basically, it's about a guy who works in a hospital, a nurse, you know, a male nurse, all trendy and stuff, which is cool. And then one of his patients who comes in is like sort of this really dangerous con man, basically, not con man, really bad, sort of, I think he's a robber or something, like got caught, he'd like murdered some embassy or something like that. So then he gets put in there, and then because the nurse is there, his missus gets kidnapped and she's pregnant. She gets kidnapped so they can get the brother like freed from the hospital, basically. He's under like guard supervision, stuff like that. It's
rubbish.
Right, absolutely.
Sausages.
Because, in fact, I'm going to spoil it for you now. I'm going to do a little spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Pause now and go to 5 minutes 02 for the next review.
The woman gets kidnapped. Obviously the thing, this is all set over 24 hours, right? 24 hours. And in 24 hours, the woman has suddenly built this bond with her captor. It's like she's got Stockholm syndrome in 24 hours. She's heavily pregnant. This guy has just kidnapped her, like put her baby's life. He pulled a gun at a bloody baby. Right, at one point, like in her stomach. And then, about 2 minutes later, she's got a chance to escape. Nope, she goes back with him. It makes no
bloody
sense. Ruined the film for me quite early. Yeah, like if it's on in the background, it's watchable. But God, it really annoyed me. So no from me. Following on from that, if you're not all documentaried out or you want to spread them out over the week, that's fine. Another one is called The Great Hack. And this is about Cambridge Analytics, the people who basically got all your data from Facebook and then have used that data to basically brainwash people. The main person who's involved have kind of said, yep, it's our fault for Trump being elected, it's our fault for Brexit. We've basically led all the people who are sort of on the fence. Again, I won't go into too much detail. All I can say is watch it. It's fascinating. If you voted in the election about Brexit, you need to see this. It might have made a lot of difference before if people knew what had gone on, but, you know, it is what it is now. Let's suck it and see. You told me last time that they all floated and it didn't. It went all hard and it hurt. It hurt me. And then you did things with the balloon. Oh, hi, guys. Sorry, sometimes, you know what cushions are like. You hear things. It's not right. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the selection of TV shows and films this week. If you did, leave me a like and a little comment below. Don't forget to hit notifications so every Thursday when I upload a new video, you'll be the first people to see it. And also don't forget to let me know what you thought of the selections last week. Winter's coming, people. Make sure you're ready for it. Thank you very much. See you next week, Thursday. Namaste.